Houston, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad... The Longhorns will kick it away to start. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will get the first possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Texas offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that.
Breaks into the open, continues to fight for yards, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires on the move. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Duggar. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. He's looking to pass. Makes the grab. It's Yates. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets him fly.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Catch in the middle. It's Duggar. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the left. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Wants to fire on second down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They try to pop a run on the draw. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Got it in the middle. It's Landry. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by the defender that time, locating the ball on the ground and hopping on it for a fumble recovery. And guys, that's the second straight game this guy has had a fumble recovery. Had one their last time out, and he's got another one here.
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The give to the back. Turning it on. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call red snooping. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Back swinging for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to swing it on second down. Looking for the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. He'll sneak it.
I know the aggressive play is to go for the touchdown, but with a little bit of lead right here and a great start for my offense, I'm going to kick this field goal, Palmer.
I'm going the other way. I'm going aggressive here. You can put the nail in the coffin with the touchdown. Even if you don't get it, they still have to drive the entire field on your defense.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Longhorns come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Trying play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Working that left side now. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. They punted away on 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Right on the money. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a grab over the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Quick release by the QB. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Gets it out quickly. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid purpose. And that lead grows even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baker. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Texas offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up, because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Texas! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Arkansas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass on second down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Longhorns are marching down the field. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rush is on him. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for space. It's small. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Landry. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Culliver. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Lets it fly. He makes the catch. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll run for it. Powers through the defender. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Makes the catch. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw again. Spins away from the defense. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. He'll throw on 3rd down. Connection to the right. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The inside handoff. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, David.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He'll keep it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive. Make sure they get...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Back to pass, it's Culliver. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They want that clock to run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Takes the easy one to the back. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA